All right. Well, we on the junior team would like to make a brief opening statement. This is Cody
I will
and
take the
myself.
questions.
Cody and
after
myself.
this.
We recently went out and we have made a big time hire. We have hired Trevor Ponticelli to a 2-season contract. To be our offensive coordinator and the head coach of our basketball team.
It's a 2-season contract.
There will be no more further questions on my part for this, and I will be taking off. Thank you.
Any
Have a nice
questions? We saw a lot of talent in Trevor.
What year is he?
He is a senior, and we believe he will run our offense well. But right now, we have waivers off him after the winter. No. We have already planned out an offense for him. All he is doing is standing on the sidelines wearing an Xbox headset. He will be wearing an Xbox headset. And he will be running the offense, calling the offense.
I don't really care.
Trey Olsen here. Trey Olsen here with NBC Sports. Costa Lilios, what is your expected return? We know you've been out with that hip injury. When is your expected return? Will you be ready for the football game?
You know, without a doubt, I will be ready for this. I'm not going to be missing this. This is the biggest game of the year, playing against rival Jason Scholl. When I beat him, it will be a great accomplishment. And I'm actually looking to be back right on game day, right that morning. So I've been rehabbing, I've been getting in shape, and I'm ready to go, folks.
Questions on the depth chart? I think that it's going to matter on the people around me. I got a stud running back, a stud wide receiver, another stud wide receiver, and I got Mr. Hamer over there that'll be running it, as well as Mr. Trevor Ponticelli. Yes, I said it.
Do you think you will come out with a win?
We will come out with a win, no doubt.
Dimitri Babar's question for the juniors here.
You can answer.
What's your affiliation?
Oh, I'm just on the seniors. I'm just on the senior squad. Asking a question here.
What's your question?
All right, for the juniors, you guys lack in athleticism. How do you still expect to win?
Are you saying I'm not athletic?
That's exactly what he's saying.
We're just not hyped up to be athletic. This guy works his butt off every single day. You don't think he's athletic? Pick on me. I'm a man. I'm 40.
Also, this team has heart. We put in the hours, we put in the work, and more than anything, we believe in each other. We are strong teammates who know each other has our backs. Everyone's got our backs.
Next question, please.
Yes, question for the junior squad. Jason Scholl is clearly the best player in this game. Juniors, what is your plan to stop him?
Well, that's easy. You know, we have a lot of game tape on Scholl, and we've picked out many flaws in his game that he has yet to find. And we're just going to use that to our advantage, and we're just going to frustrate him.
Excuse me, sir. Are you really saying it's easy to stop Jason Scholl? I just want to make sure we clarify that.
That's what I said.
Okay.
Got a problem with that?
Dimitri Babaris once again. This question's for the juniors. Do you guys expect to throw another lineman back on the line so you can sort of double cover Jack Nellis? Probably one of the best nose guards in the game.
Right now, we're going to be putting Hamer at tight end. Hamer's going to talk more about that. He's going to be our wide receiver tight end and a little bit of fullback / running back. So he's going to be everything. He's going to be our utility player. He's going to tell you how he's going to do it.
Well, I'm just going to jump in real quickly right here. Obviously, we know that Jack Nellis is a force that cannot be stopped. You can only hope to contain Mr. Nellis, but we're gonna bring everything we got, and we're gonna shut down Jack Nellis.
I have to say one more thing. One more thing. In the exhibition game, we saw Jack Nellis, and Jack Nellis did not last that long. So to be completely honest, I don't think he's gonna be playing both ways the entire game. So what's going to happen is they're going to have to get their second-string nose tackle in there, a second-string center, and that's where we're going to jump on it. Trevor Ponticelli's going to see that. Yeah, he is going to see that. We're energetic. These guys are all – they already think they're going to win.
We know we're going to win.
We're going to come up with an upset, and we're going to beat these guys because we know what we can do. I don't think anyone's seen us play, well, because we just lost in the exhibition game to Jason Scholl's team. I mean, it's not all seniors, but –
That's another question for the juniors. Several of you play in the legendary CFL. How do you think this experience will help you in this game, as the seniors do not participate in the legendary Crestwood Football League?
You know, Trey, actually all four of us sitting up here are members of the CFL, and I was actually about to bring that up. We have the experience edge in the two-limb touch football realm. I think that the wrap-up rule could cause a little bit of adjustment issues with us, but I think overall, our route running is fantastic. Our containment in the secondary is unbelievable. Just if we can get pressure on the quarterback, I don't think these guys can keep up with us.
I'd also like to comment that me and Zachary Hamer are teammates on our CFL team, so that only adds to our camaraderie on the field. We know the way each other plays, and to be honest, Conrad, Cody, we've all played together for a long time, so that's going to help us out in the junior-senior football game a lot.
As part of the senior group, you guys could ask your questions to the juniors in a second, but as a member of the senior squad, we would just like to say we will respond appropriately to this transaction. We do not need Trevor. Trevor has left us, and we will not be accepting him back. And to be honest, beating you and Trevor is just much more of a thrill. Thank you.
Dimitri Babaris got a question for the seniors. How do you prepare for this wonderful matchup?
I appreciate the question, Dimitri. It's going to be a tough matchup. I like what we see up front, though. I think we're going to use a lot of speed, a lot of strength and power. We have much more experience than the young juniors, and I would definitely expect a close game, but I think physically we match up much more powerful and quickness-wise.
Charleston here again with NBC Sports. What is your response to Cody Bowen placing that bold prediction that they will win?
Let me handle this one. It's a bold prediction, but as we've seen in years past, predictions don't always come true. I've seen moments where somebody is a little bit of overconfident, which we learned in psych the other day. Hindsight bias, 2020.
Question for the seniors. Amid rumors of a steroid scandal within your team, what is your response? Would this be a distraction on the field, or will you just play through it using steroids?
We would like to not comment on the recent steroid allegations. We have no comment for that question. Obviously, we do not use steroids. We are just that big and that strong. Next question.
In the exhibition game, we saw Cody Bowen, when he had open field in front of him, was able to scramble, was able to get loose and score a touchdown. How do you contain him?
Well, keep in mind that was not an all-senior defense. There was a lot of juniors on that defense, so obviously with the all-senior defense, it will be a big upgrade overall. And I think once Cody gets out in the open field, he doesn't have that breakaway speed, so it will be easy to contain him. Also, I really think that with our good tackling ability, we're going to be able to get him in the backfield, not let him break those tackles and get those extra yards.
I like to make a guarantee right now that we are going to win this game by 3 touchdowns. That's it.
This is a question for Jason Scholl. How many tackles do you predict you'll have?
Well, I've been asked that question a lot this past week. And seeing what the juniors have just thrown at me, looking at this depth chart, I don't like the speed at running back, and I definitely do not like the breakaway speed at quarterback. And that offensive line is weak. Coming to this game, look for me to put up 15 to 22. Just saying. But I'm looking to max out at 25 tackles this game.
Question for the seniors. As I understand it, we're using Cody Bowen's Pee Wee football for this game. Would you say they sort of have an unfair edge because Cody, the quarterback for this junior squad, has time and practice with this football?
No, it's a very good question, Dimitri, and I appreciate you bringing up that point. We would like to give the juniors any advantages that they would wish for, because clearly they lack in talent and ability that we are just very blessed and very pleased to have on our side of the ball. So if they want to have the advantages of having to use the football, we will adjust at game time. We respond to adversity appropriately.
Another question. To everyone, what will be your select music playlist before the game to get you jacked up?
The first song will definitely be Crazy Train, because that gets Scholl riled up, and he's our key star.
Another question. If you were a vegetable, which one would you be and why?
Let me handle that one.
That's a Jeff question.
Let me handle that one. I'd have to be a zucchini. It's rare enough that people don't eat it that much, but it still has a lot of natural flavor, some raw energy and power. You can get a lot out of it. Just something that we can really rely on as we grow older, our zucchinis. and it starts with a Z. Z is a really great letter. It brings a lot of inspiration to us on the senior team. And that'll be it.
That concludes today's media day.
One last closing statement.
That concludes media day.
One last closing statement referring to Trevor Ponticelli addition to this team. Trevor Ponticelli reminds me of a little story called The Long Shard and Shaving Points. He is a traitor, and we do not deal with traitors. We will win this football game.